All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Motivation Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. Now, first of all, let me say I started this game off pissed at the Boston Celtics. You're not going to play Tatum and Brown and Williams and Horford because you played last night. First of all, let's make sure the Boston Celtics are fined immediately for resting players because I thought that you couldn't do that because teams fans pay their money to see these players and they want to see good matchups and you choose to sit them just because you should be fine. I know that they were doing to the San Antonio Spurs back in the day. Now, but forget all of that, man. What a game. What a game. I mean, all three teams showed up tonight. All three. Oh, I mean, that was a hell of a game, right? Y'all caught the three teams playing, right? It was the Toronto Raptors versus the Boston Celtics versus the referees. Like that, I'm sorry. There's no way you could have watched this game and be like, God damn. Like, I mean, I've never seen so many bad calls in a game. And again, somebody gonna say, oh, blah, 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 my butt. Listen, that was bad, man. I mean, come on, man. I mean, every play was a foul on the route. Every play. Now, let me say this, though. The Boston Celtics did not have their main guys, and they listen, when you think of a basketball team, it's a team for a reason. So shout out to those seconds, to the guys, White and Thias and Naismith and Williams and especially Marcus Smart. Because if they do not, if once their NBA careers is over, they definitely got a job in Hollywood. All right, I know they can get in some auditions with some of that acting. Now, but nah, all jokes aside, man, I thought the Celtics they showed why they're a great team, right? They showed. I'm gonna be honest here now, because they second string came in, you know, with missing a lot of their starters. Their second string came in and was like, okay, let's go to battle. And sometimes you see a drop off with a lot of teams. A lot of teams can't do that. Let's be real. Let's be real right here. A lot of teams cannot do that. A lot of teams can't go, the starters not playing and still bring the intensity. And shout out to your who was it? White, I think it was, that just came out knocking down threes. I was like, yo, like there was no, I don't know, like, so let's say if you'd have had Tatum and Brown and Horford and Williams, do you think you'd have got more than 38 in the first quarter? Because that's what you got with the backup. I'm not saying, but they just shot tremendous. I don't know, not saying the talent level obviously would have been a hell of a lot better, but the efficiency and the way that they played show you why the Boston Celtics are neck and neck for that number one position in the East. Now, the Toronto Raptors, Siakam, Pascal Siakam. The boy balled out. The boy balled out tonight. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. What, 40 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 40 of them things. Not 40, 40 of them things. Man, you just love to see a great game, man. And let's be honest. Let's be honest. You had nobody else with over 14 points. OG gave you 14. Scotty Barnes gave you 10. Steady Freddy gave you 14. He have his on and off game because he's battling the injury right now. Gary Trent gave you 12, and he supposed to be that guy. So I'm gonna need a little bit more than that from you, old GTJ. That. I'm gonna need a little bit more from you there. That is Young. He made that trade worth it tonight. He had 12 points. He had 8 rebounds. He had 1 steal. He had 3 blocks. He was 5 of 9 and 2 of 5 from the 3. But the effort and energy and the tips and the extra effort and the hustle that was on display tonight, in my opinion, is something that's gonna keep him as a part of this Raptors team for a while, as long as he's able to give that type of effort. It's those little things, man. This guy gave his all when it mattered most. He was involved in everything. To a point where, when you look at it, Boucher only had 15 minutes. And you're like, no, I'm a Boucher fan. You know, so if Boucher only got 15 minutes, I'm like, oh, no, hell no. They messed up somewhere. He only got 15 minutes. But it's hard to argue with Thad Young, given the energy and the effort that he gave you. Let's be real, man. I'm gonna be honest. I think the Raptors was geared up for this big game. Raptors versus the Celtics. OG, Pascal, Steady Freddie, Barnes, Gary Trent Jr., Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Williams, Marcus Smart, Al Horford. They were built up for this big thing. And then when it comes out, this person will play, this person, they just wax people. He's not playing, he's not playing, he's not playing. I think some of the Raptors' win was going out of their cell. Like, it was like, oh, come on, man. And I felt like they played like that a little bit. You know? I felt like they played just like that. Like, come on. We was, mentally, we prepared to go in here to have the opportunity to set us, make a statement in the East and compete with the best team in the East. Whether you want to believe they're the best team or not, they record say they 1-2 right up there. So, you're looking at it, you're going, man, the Raptors are looking at it like we can send a message, and then the Boston Celtics, in a disrespectful manner, just decide, nah, he's not playing, nah, he's not playing, nah, he's not playing, nah, he's not playing. So I honestly think they came out flat because it was like, well, I thought we were going to get your best shot. Oh, okay, well, cool. All right. And the Boston Celtics bench did like a bench is supposed to do, and they said, you know what? Okay, if that's how you feel, we're here to compete, and we're going to do what we do. We're going to continue to play the Boston Celtics style of basketball. And they did just that. They played with energy and effort, and everybody competed. They competed hard. And I know the narrative going to be, but if so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so would have played, this would have been so much different. You don't know, and you don't blame me, because I can only go with what the coach decided to put on the court. And based on what he put on the court, I got to say the Raptors would have been a team tonight based on what was on the court. Now, I will say, I hope Pascal Siakam got some dinners coming his way. Like, they should have 5 masseuses in the locker room for the man. You know, he should not have to carry his own bags after the game. Cause he showed up when he literally played to the point that he did everything until he ended up fouling out the game on a bogus call. First of all, that was a bogus call. They got him fouled out of the game, but cool, we'll take that. Scotty Barnes also fouled out. Scotty Barnes another one that I'm like, yo, you got to be more aggressive, man. You got to have a feel for that game and know, all right, it's on the line right now. I've got to go for it. But man, hey, first of all, let me say this: great effort by all 3 teams tonight. Congratulations to the Raptors for getting this win. I think this win should count for 2, but it won't. But anyway, great game. And hats off to the Boston Celtics. They did everything. I mean, they played hella good. Shouts out to the ref because they helped the Boston Celtics play hella good. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be great.